was like we knew what it really was. Okay. I decided to join my bestie Karen for a 3-day stay at her grandmother's place on the res. Her grandmother lives near a place called Tuba City, Arizona, in the middle of nowhere but surrounded by rural homes. We go to college together, and I was kind of interested to know about the Navajo tradition. The first day we stayed, it was pretty chill, nothing out of the ordinary. But then her grandma, not that old, around 67, said that a stray dog came out of nowhere and wouldn't leave. To me, it kind of acted strange and ugly looking. It was a black shaggy coat, looked like a mix between a German Shepherd and a lab. That night, we were watching a movie in the living room. It had a big windows that looked into the front where the cars were parked, nothing fancy, with the curtains wide open. Grandma was in the kitchen cooking dinner and we were watching a movie. Next to the window is a medium bookshelf where DVDs are kept. Karen went to put back a DVD we had just watched, but she freaked out because that stray black dog was staring at us through the window, standing on top of the wood box outside. Not something normal dogs do from my point of view or hers. Usually my dog, which is a house dog, scratches the door to be let in. Rez's dogs aren't house dogs, and dogs inside houses are frowned upon in Navajo tradition, meant to protect the house and owner. The other dogs seemed to stay away from it. Karen opened the door and yelled at it to get off the box. It ran off behind the shed. We went to Tuba City to get some groceries, came back to the house. The dog was nowhere to be seen, nothing unusual. Grandma went to visit some people, so it was just Karen and I. About 5 o'clock, we heard something trying to open the door. Both of us looked out since there had no car heard, no dogs barking. Looking out the living room window, there was the dog trying to open the door with its paws. 2 paws wrapped around brass doorknobs, standing on its hind legs. I thought it was weird, but wasn't really freaked out. Karen was. She opened the door and chased it up. Grandma came back later and Karen told her Grandma didn't like what she heard. I got ready to sleep. We slept in the spare bedroom since it was 2 beds. One window with curtains opened a little. We turned off the light, but there was a sound coming from on top of the roof. Pitter-patter, footsteps and scratching sounds and panting. It then sounded like it jumped off onto the large plastic water barrel they had. At first, we heard that it sounded like barking, but as it grew louder, the other dogs seemed to be barking at something also. But all of a sudden, something was running around the house, barking, and it was no dog. Nope, it wasn't. This barking sounded human, a deep male voice barking like it knew that we knew it wasn't a dog. Roof! 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 Just exactly like that, adding the W's, the R's, and the A's. Then panting again by the windows, and we started freaking out. Karen decided to open the curtains to look out. In my opinion, was stupid. There was the stray dog on its hind legs looking into our bedroom, but this time it stunk and what I thought were 2 black holes in the neck. Another pair of eyes twinkled, and the paws were deformed-looking hands with overgrown, somewhat thick and sharp fingernails. Again, both screaming and shutting the curtains closed, Grandma came running through the door and seeing it. First thing she did was grab ashes from the fireplace, load 3 shells into the shotgun from under her bed, blessed herself in Navajo, and went outside to shoot it, yelling in Navajo about how the thing wasn't welcome there and to get the heck out of there for it to linger somewhere else. Them both being traditional, the next day they called a medicine man to come over and put cedar in. He prayed over everyone with cedar smoke and eagle feathers, blessed the place, made us a bitter herbs called eagle skull or something, and gave me over an arrowhead. Apparently, I needed to carry one for protection, and a little pouch called corn pollen seems to work. The medicine man said that dog was a skinwalker, which in Navajo is a long word, but I call them Yoshis. The body of the stray dog made an illusion so we wouldn't know it was a real dog. He also said that Yoshis tend to harm people by some sort of human bone straw to spit someone and get human bones into them. Doctors can't detect it, but the medicine meant that they pulled a piece of human skull out of Grandma's right shoulder, pretty big, about 2 inches long and 1 centimeter thick. It was real because we watched him pull it out of her. That was intense. Now that's the end. Yay!